Hello, I'm Ari and welcome back. So today we are going to do a new unboxing to a book box that is new to my channel. I don't think a new book box at all. And this one's a little bit different than anything else I do. Also, for some really probably dumb reason, I decided to record after dark on the 4th of July. So if you hear really loud banging noises in the background, they're fireworks. I don't know either. So this book box is from an independently owned bookstore in Michigan, and it's a very interesting take on like a traditional book box. How it works is you order the book box and you kind of choose like what kind of books you want, whether you want like hardbacks for adults, paperbacks for adults, paperback for young adults, nonfiction. There's a whole lot of options. And what you do is you get the initial box, which is this box, and this box comes with some bookish items and a questionnaire, and you're going to fill out this questionnaire, and every month they are going to hand pick books specifically for you based on your questionnaire and send you 2 books a month. So this does not have any books in it. This is just my questionnaire box, and apparently it's got some bookish items in it. I thought that was a really cool idea, and it's supporting a small indie bookstore, so why the hell not? Let's try it out for 6 months. I did choose paperbacks, and I'm really hoping I'm going to get like floppy trade paperbacks and not mass market paperbacks, but the world's not over if I do get mass market paperbacks. But we're gonna open this, see what the bookish items are, and then I'm gonna kind of go over like the questionnaire. The only thing about the questionnaire is I kind of wish it was done online, so I don't have to like sit here and mail this back, but I can't have everything. So, opening, maybe. This is what it looks like. So first we have a couple of bookmarks that are just like advertisements for the bookstore. Then I believe this is going to be my questionnaire and my welcome card. We'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna read this at the end. And let's look at the bookish items. First, I've got a decomposition book, which is 100% post-consumer waste recycled pages, and it's got dinosaurs on it. So it's a notebook with just a plain notebook, regular notebook, but it's got dinosaurs, and it's got like a map on the front and back. The front is, I have no idea, what is this? I have no idea. It's a map of something, but I have no idea what it is. The back one's a moon. So that's cool. I need the notebook that I use right now, which I actually have right here with a sticker on it. This is the notebook I use now currently from Don Quixote, and I am literally like right here. This is all I have left, just a handful of pages. So getting a new notebook, even if it is smaller, very, very happy about. What else do I have in here? Is that it? There's a eraser. No, it's a pencil. That's kind of lackluster on the extra items in there, but I have just a regular pencil with a really cool eraser tip. Yeah, it's got like a flat a flat eraser tip, and it's just a regular pencil outside of that. So that was all that was in there. So a kind of a lackluster box, but they didn't promise anything. I paid for really the books. Okay, the card in here, it says, "Welcome to Brilliant Books Monthly. We're proud of our unique personalized book subscription service. As independent booksellers, we are keenly aware that no two readers are alike, and putting the right book in a reader's hands requires both a vast knowledge of books and an understanding of each reader's unique preferences. The enclosed card is for you to list authors, genres, styles, everything we need to know to begin selecting books we'll guarantee you'll enjoy. If we do send you a book you have already read or isn't right for you, we will replace it immediately at no cost," which is very cool. Your preferences are not limited to just this card. We encourage and welcome feedback at any time. You can write, email, or call us. You can decide to receive books every other month rather than monthly, or take a break for a few months. You can even request a specific title. Our personalized service has to be absolutely right for you and extends beyond just your subscription. We would love to be your long-distance local bookstore, so every Brilliant Books monthly subscriber receives a 20% discount on all other books purchased from us. If you have any questions as you complete your preferences card, please do contact us. We'll be delighted to help. Our email address is listed. Welcome aboard. The expert booksellers of Brilliant Books. If you go on your website or on their website, it'll show you exactly who is picking out your books depending on what type of books you're looking for. So they gave me a envelope here with a stamp already on it, thank God, because I don't have stamps, and then I fill out this little card right here, and then I'm going to stick it in the envelope and then give it to my postal carrier, and then it'll go right back to them. So this is the card on here. We want to make sure we only send books that are just right for you. So before we get started, please take a few minutes to tell us a bit about yourself. Once you've completed this card, pop it in the mail and we'll start selecting books based off of your unique tastes. It starts with an About You section that's like name, gender, age, and then the address to send the books and your email address. I think I'm just gonna fill this out on camera, so let me go grab a pen. All right, so we're gonna fill this out right here with my trusty little fountain pen because I'm bougie as shit and I use a fountain pen. I will come back and fill out the personal information later and just do the questionnaire part now. So how often do you want to receive books? I'm going to do every 1 month. So every month for the next 6 months, I think is what my thing was. Do you like books that are light, easy reads? I'm mediocre about it, so I'm going to put that I am mediocre about it. Like, I don't hate books that are light, easy reads, but I don't also love books that are light, easy reads. Consider complex issues. I actually really like books that consider complex issues, so we're going to put love. Take you somewhere else. That's the entire point of why I read, is to go to a different universe. Use language to its fullest. I don't know. I don't really like flowery? Why can't I words? I don't like flowery language in books. It kind of annoys me, but I don't know if using language to its fullest necessarily means flowery. So I'm just gonna put mediocre on that. Are quirky and different. I actually really do like books that are different. Deal with factual issues. It depends on what the issues are, so I'm going to put mediocre on that. So there's nothing that I hate so far. We're going to go into the inside where it actually tells me how I'm supposed to check those off now that I've done it wrong on the front. Oh well. And then you kind of just put a check. So you've got hate to love, and you've got a check that you could put wherever you want to on that spectrum. Biography and memoir. Oh, that's interesting. So not only can I put hate to love, but there's also different types. Will you focus? There's different types. So you can circle the ones you like. So, and then you can add favorite authors. So biography, I'm kind of mediocre to hate. I'm not really a biography reader. The only ones I do like are trauma biographies, which sounds really weird, but the very traumatic type memoirs are the ones that I tend to like. Politics. I hate politics. I get enough politics off Twitter. I don't want it in my escapism books. History. I think I'm gonna go towards like a dislike level of history. Science. I'm gonna kind of go towards dislike of science too. Spirituality, I don't like self-improvement or any sort of religious book, so that's like a hate level. Society and culture, which is identity, race, gender, environment, arts, and essays. That one I'm actually going to put like towards the middle, maybe a little bit higher, because I really do want to read books about cultures other than mine. So that's going to go in towards the middle, towards love. And I am going to go back and like leave notes on this once I get a bit further in. But this is what I have so far. Not a whole lot of anything. Then mystery. So the things with mystery is I want to like mystery books, but I don't actually tend to ever read mystery books. So we're gonna go mediocre, leaning a little towards hate. Not very far, just a little off center. And I really only like dark mysteries, like mystery thrillers. My choices are cozy, procedural, dark, traditional, or international, and it's really just dark mysteries are the only ones that I am in the mood for. Next is historical, and that's romantic, military, action, or saga. I don't totally hate historical. There's some that I've read that I liked, and usually if I like look at a book, I can tell that, like if it's a historical fiction, if I like read the synopsis, I can tell if I'm going to like it or not. But it's so vague that I couldn't really just say like, I like historical fiction, send me action historical fictions, because there's a chance that I may not like it. So I'm going to put that on like a lower part of that scale, and then I am going to go back and write a note that says I'm very particular about my historical fiction, so please don't send me any of these. Romance. So period, contemporary, erotic, wholesome, or suspense. Is it wrong that I just want them to send me an erotic romance just to make somebody go pick out an erotic romance? There's something wrong with me. I'm gonna put that in the middle. And then period romances. You know, I actually kind of like period romances. I hate contemporary romances, so that's just gonna get crossed out. Erotic, yeah. Wholesome, no. I don't want anything wholesome in my reading. I'm a dark bitch. Suspenseful romances. I don't think I like suspenseful romances. We're just gonna leave that blank. Thriller. So I like thrillers. Kind of mystery thriller type levels. So I'm gonna put thriller as like the middle ground. And then we've got different types of thrillers. We've got legal, political, military, psychological, and horror. And I like psychological and horror, and I don't like any of the other ones. Literary. I do like literary. We're gonna put that as a little bit higher. Translated classics, experimental, domestic, essays, and magical realism. I like translated literature a lot. I love classics. I don't know what experimental literary is, but I'm assuming it's like weird ways of writing, so I'm gonna say no. Domestic, no. No, I don't like anything domestic. Essays, I like essays, but I'm very picky about that again. And then magical realism. I don't think I've read a lot of magical realism, so I'm gonna put like a question mark next to that. Maybe? Fantasy. This is where we're getting, this is the genre that I want them to send. This is getting a love. High fantasies, yes. Epic fantasies, yes. Urban fantasies, no, not really. Mythological fantasies, yes. And dark fantasies, yes. Please send me mostly fantasy books. And then the last category is sci-fi. And then you get space, opera, hard, speculative, and dystopian. I don't like space sci-fis. I don't like operatic sci-fis. I don't particularly care for hard sci-fis because usually they're operatic or space. Speculative, I'm gonna say no, because every speculative sci-fi that I've read, even though they usually sound really cool, I end up hating. Dystopian, I love dystopian. So this is getting love, and dystopian is the only thing that's getting circled. This is what it looks like so far. I am going to go back in and like write notes and stuff like that, as I said. And then on the back, it says, tell us about you. What else should we know? Elaborate on anything else pertinent, from favorite authors to hobbies, either here or on a separate sheet, or you can email it. I'm excited, and I think I will probably, because I think this book box only comes with books, and there's no more like other stuff. I think it'll probably end up just being part of like my overall monthly hauls and go in the same category as like my book of the month club books. So next month may have its own individual book like video for this, and then it may end up in the book haul. So if you're really interested in this, make sure you definitely check the book haul, because I really think that's where it's going to go, unless I get something like really off the wall awesome that I didn't know I was gonna get. But thank you for joining me for this really weird video of filling out a survey of what kind of books I like, and I'll see you in the next video.